Here to discuss is America's accountant, Dan Geltrude. Dan, thanks for joining. AOC says she was right all along to kill all those jobs. Was she, do you think?
What AOC doesn't understand is the prosperity for everyone, no matter what economic class they're in, are jobs. That's what it's all about, jobs. AOC seems to see things more in the light of, well, wait a minute, the government will support you, and the government will get their money from all those big, bad, rich people and successful people that create jobs. So to me, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, maybe that type of plan works well, or it doesn't in places like Venezuela, but I don't think so. I think she's representing the wrong group. But you know what? They keep electing her, Addison, so maybe that's what people in her district want. They don't want jobs, and you know what? That's what they got.
Now, AOC responded directly to Kevin O'Leary, to his comments on CNN, and she said this also on Twitter: if it's so uninvestable, New York City, then why is NYC home to some of the most billionaires in the world? This is what billionaires do. They leverage their power to gain platforms and spread unsubstantiated claims to push policies that are even more favorable to them than they already are. Now, the first thing I noticed when I saw that is she calling Kevin O'Leary a billionaire, because it's not even halfway to a billionaire. So once again, even with the devil in the details, she can't get things right. But what do you make of unsubstantiated claims that people don't want to invest in New York City? I don't know, taxes are through the roof. It's just an objectively terrible place to do business.
Well, when you look at all the key factors for what it takes to create jobs, you want to have tax incentives, you want to have less regulation, and how about this? You want to have safety for where your workers are going to be. And that's strike three for New York right now. And the numbers show that. I mean, people with money and with success, and businesses the same way, are moving out of New York. Where are they moving? They're moving to places like Florida and to Texas. Why? Well, it's safer. There's a better cost of living, and regulation and taxes are low, or in the case of taxes, income taxes don't even exist. So why would you, plant yourself in a place like New York? You wouldn't. And that's what the numbers show.
Now, while we're on the subject of AOC and her comments, I want to get to this comment that she has recently said. She's being probed, as many might know, Dan, for accepting improper, illegal gifts at the Met Gala in 2021. And her response to this is to blame it on her staffers for not handling this properly, not paying the Met Gala expenses. And she said, I just never, ever, ever would have allowed this to happen. She's apparently accepted thousands of dollars of gifts. She said she would never allow this to happen, Dan. Do you buy that story?
Of course not. I mean, how convenient to blame your staff. That's how these things go. But the truth of the matter here is why would she think that she could go to galas for free? Why would she think that she could have, some type of designer dress for free? I mean, I know, perhaps in her defense, now that I think about it, Addison, in her world, everything is free. So maybe it does make some sense.
Yeah, perhaps it does. Dan Geltrude, America's accountant, always great to have you on the show. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Addison.